Everybody. It's a wait a minute. Everybody, welcome to my show, We on the Couch, a talk show for the people, by the people. I am your host, Jeanelle, aka Gigi. You can follow me on my Facebook page at Jeanelle Zanine Jones, or you can go to my Instagram at Sultry Girl, or you can follow my blog on sultrythoughts.blogspot.com, spelled S-U-L-T-R-E. Sultry, and it's going to be different. If you follow me on Facebook, you know that I tend to talk a lot about love, sex, and relationships. And tonight I have 6 black unmarried men to do exactly that. There are no rules, there are no restrictions, and we're going to let the games begin. For those of you who don't know me, I am an extremely openly free sexual thinker, and I enjoy the topic to the utmost. I am going to be coming out with a book soon. It is an erotica book filled with amazing photography by Alfie Myers, and it is also going to be done with a video directed by Karamel Kush. I'm not going to give you too much more information on it, but check it out. It's going to be all over my blog. On my Facebook page, I posted a status about why I consider so many men to be weak. It became a 200 thread plus inquisition that didn't end up very well, but I'm going to still keep my ground and state the 5 reasons why I consider some men to be weak. Number 5 is living off of a woman. I don't think that there is anything that needs to be explained with that. It's simple and straight to the point. Number 4 would be unable to communicate. A man who is unable to communicate is not a grown man in any way whatsoever. Number 3 is physically and verbally abusive. There is nothing to explain on that one as well. Number 2 is no goals, ambition, or drive. A man who has no desire to grow is not considered a grown man. Number 1 would be a man who does not hold down the household, whether it's monetarily, whether it's spiritually, whether it's emotionally. A man is meant to be a leader, and if he is not a leader, in my book, he is considered a weak man. It's a wait a minute. A few minutes ago, I gave the top 5 reasons why I consider some men to be weak. Tonight, however, I have 6 amazing men who I am proud to say are very good friends. They have mostly been in my life for quite a long time. And we are going to start with the first one, the newest person to the bunch. His name is John. I've known him for about 6 to 7 months. And we have had countless conversations about love, sex, relationships, and everything else in between. John, come on down.
I'm all right. How are you, darling?
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm sitting my ass on the couch.
Welcome.
I can say that, right? My ass on the couch.
The next one we have is Man Moore. I have known Man for years, met him on Facebook actually, and he is one of my most outspoken friends that I have.
On Facebook.
Man.
Hey, baby girl.
How are you doing, darling? Good to see you.
My main man, what's going on?
What's up, brother? What is it?
The next person I have is Barzini. I've known Barzini for about 5 or 6 years, and he is a very good friend. He loves to debate on Facebook, and he loves to cause a whole lot of conflict. So come on, Barzini.
Barzini.
Yeah, it is. Always, darling, always.
What's going on?
The next one is Michael. I went to school with Michael at Santa Monica College 10,000 years ago. We have grown up together for quite a while, and it is amazing to have such a friend, such a good friend for such a long period of time. So come on. Hello, darling.
Shit, 10,000.
Slide to this side here.
10,000.
The next one is Tish. I don't even know where to begin with this one. Tish's. Let's just put it this way. If you're interested in going to a strip club, a party, any kind of club in Hollywood, LA, downtown, the Southern California area, this is the person you need to hit up. He knows everything about every naked woman in LA. Come on, Tish.
I'm on the couch. How you doing, sweetie?
Good, how are you?
Look at that bum.
Last but not least, we have Richard. I have known Richard probably since I was about 5 years old. He is my friend from church. He is the professor. He is the conservative, I think, more so of the bunch, although we will find out tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Richard. How are you?
Thanks for having me.
So glad to have you. And for the gentlemen here, I want to toast to good living, good loving, and good times. So, salute.
Salute.
Salute. Right. Good.
That's good.
So, you guys, how y'all doing tonight?
Great.
Just fine.
I'm here.
You're here?
Excited and ready for
Well, it's
it.
not Sunday yet. It's not Secret Sunday night yet.
Well, that's my best part. My night. It's a secret though.
Richard, Michael, how y'all doing over there?
Just fine. I'm ready.
Man,
I'm doing great, bud.
all right. Good to have you all here again.
Thank you.
What's cracking with you?
Talk to me.
Ready to get into these questions?
You sure ready? I'm excited.
I put that ish on everything. Me.
Tell me.
I ain't touching shit.
Okay,
Nothing.
first question. Of course, it's going to be sexual.
Come on.
And we're going to start over with Tish first.
Thank you.
In the midst of sex, what is the one thing a woman can do to make you go soft?
Ooh. In the middle. What can she do to make me go soft? I ain't never had that problem. I can't even speak on it. I mean, I'm gonna get mine.
But just bust out on me.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, you
just
know
a
a fort snake.
Ah! Just out of nowhere. Ah!
I ain't into that, so yeah, that might be it. That's what I'm saying. Throw a wrench in things.
That means that even if she
What
gets
about-
dirty, it's all like, I don't care.
Talk about anything that ain't got nothing to do with right now.
In other words, keep her mouth shut.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
No,
Don't worry,
that ain't the
I'm
same
not-
thing.
no,
That's not the same
I'm
thing.
not
talking
the
about,
same
I think
thing.
I had a
Yeah.
situation. Her phone rang and she stopped talking about it might be my kid, one of my kids calling. I was like, you know what?
I just makes me pump harder.
Nah, 'cause I ain't trying to get rid of no more.
Wow.
Pull that wig off that you didn't
Me, a
do.
woman can
Nah, that might.
You way
see, a
off.
woman can see mine in dudes, and that could probably kill it for me. You know, I actually had a girl that later on a friend of mine told me about. He slept with the same chick, and I told him, I said, man, this chick was just laying there like, what's the chick's name on the Munsters? You know, like a
Morticia?
Morticia or some shit like that. And like, just sitting there looking at me. I was like,
You
are we both doing this, or
excellent.
is this just me?
You should have pinched her right there.
I just didn't know what was going on, so I just stopped and was like, I'm gonna just skip on this.
Oh yeah,
right now.
bulldog.
It's just weird. It's just weird. And my homeboy said, nigga, I got it. He said, but she was like that. That's how she is. And I just thought to myself, like, nah, I couldn't even do it.
It's
It
called
was
a lazy lay.
lazy, like, yeah, I couldn't do it. So
Okay.
But at the end of the day, anything is better than your hands.
Nah, sir. Fuck that,
I
I
done
agree.
had some when I'm like, you know what?
You ain't got the move. Fuck it, I agree.
Women ain't the only ones
Better
that
than
finish
the
after
hand,
you
baby.
leave. I done had a couple of them things. I'm like, alright, you know.
I actually left some and went and used the answer.
Exactly.
If I'm keeping honest and shit, like that was some bad pussy. I'm just
right.
gonna finish this shit myself.
I'll be
I'm just gonna finish
Okay,
this
you all are
myself.
going off subject.
Oh,
Richard,
sorry.
how about
You
this?
ask the question.
Some super candid
Yeah,
going on
question.
here.
That's
Alright,
more
so,
knowledge.
like the flatulence, yeah, that definitely.
Yeah.
I guess maybe, yes, gas would do it for
Fuck
that.
For y'all
Man,
that's
she
for
dropped
y'all
a
that
phone.
don't know what flatulence is.
She dropped one where you be like, "Green, might need to change."
No, that's
check
no,
yourself
I
out.
can't.
You know,
Somebody-
there's a sweet blowjob versus a deep throat.
No such thing.
Wait, there's difference.
I was gonna say,
What's the
I
question?
No, they don't.
Like,
They don't.
Yes,
You
yes,
can have
yes,
deep throat
please.
that's dry.
Yes, please.
Yes.
You can have a dry
One of
deep throat.
each.
No, she
Well,
said
I think
versus.
there would
I'm
be
Oh,
like,
wait, would you
considered two
prefer?
different ones, and it'd be
Oh.
which one would you prefer if you had to choose one
Oh,
or the
oh,
other? Which one would it be?
That
See,
depends.
both.
That depends
No.
on her.
No, one or the other.
Repeat. What's
A
the?
sloppy one or a deep throat one?
That depends on
My
her.
brain.
All mouths aren't the same.
Sloppy and deep.
Like, they say sloppy.
So no, bro. It's like asking do you want $1 million or $1. I want the $1 million.
But it's one or the other. You have
The
to pick
deep.
one. Oh, the deep.
It's sloppy. That who wants anything sloppy?
I agree.
Come on.
Well,
First of all, you deep don't mean breast. Alright.
When you use the terminology sloppy,
no, because sometimes.
it's not a beautiful thing.
But see, here's the thing. Sloppy, it's
No,
not
it's
necessarily
not.
that it always feels different, but it's
She might
always.
bite you
But it's
in a sloppy
indicative of
situation.
enthusiasm. Like she's into it. Like she's taking an interest
Enthusiasm.
You don't
in
have to
what's
be
going
sloppy.
on.
Maybe she just
Yeah.
slobbers.
Wait, we answering the question. You ask and we answer.
Right.
So what I'm saying is this: if it's sloppy, part of that might be her enthusiasm. Now, while it may not necessarily be a preference, I'm not gonna necessarily say, hey, I don't prefer that much spit. Stop. No, I'm just gonna be like, hey.
Yeah, but what if that sloppy includes bite?
What is wait.
That's sloppy.
Biting is never. Biting is like
That's
special
dangerous.
request. You don't.
No,
That's
that's
it.
it.
Wow,
You have to assume that they're good, but there's only one way to find out. She can only go so deep.
Barzini.
By looking at her resume.
Does she have a gold neck?
Okay, Richard, you're getting quiet over there, darling.
I said.
We're
Those are the-
observing.
the-
We observe. Sit back, relax, and watch all the
But
bush.
she pop
Well,
her
like
neck
I
like
said,
a box.
I had already said I would not want to see sloppy.
Yeah, he's like, get me.
The deep throat.
Right. You hear that T at the end of it?
Why, yeah,
Approve of
yeah.
this message.
Wow.
Tossing salads.
No.
What about?
If you don't know what tossing salad is, it means licking the asshole.
Wait, us
Well,
doing
it's
it or them
AKA
doing
the
it?
rim
Meaning,
job. Yes.
would you be
Rim
okay
job.
Yeah,
if
rim
the
job.
female licked it?
No.
No.
If she,
Next question.
listen,
This
Next
is a
question.
huge debate with men, and you
Why is
have
that
to
a
let
debate?
go of
Wait,
your-
who's debating it?
Well, because a lot of
You
men
asked
are.
us
Let
six.
me explain.
The
You
anti-tossers
know
versus
where the
tossers.
man's G-spot is. The man's G-spot is in his ass.
you got
Well,
me
it's
fucked
not-
up.
That is a fact.
No, it is
Yes,
not.
it
This
is.
came from
No.
the straight man?
It is.
No.
No,
The
the
prostate,
prostate.
we can
You
talk about
asking
it. Hold on, we
me?
understand
Are
the
you
prostate
kidding
is
me?
yeah, but no.
Yes,
Guess
that is
what?
where.
Negative.
No,
I thought
I
it was
am
the prostate.
serious.
Negative.
Hey, so I'm Barzini, so go for the B spot. Not the D spot.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
can
you-
live without it.
Let me
Good.
tell you something.
Wait, let me.
Yeah, go
How
ahead.
do you
because I don't even. This don't take time.
what masculine way is there to even get in a position for her to do that?
There is none.
There is
There is none.
No, I can't. I'm not. No.
You just put
No,
yourself on
I'm
the
just saying.
Explain it, sir.
Now wait a
How
minute.
do you,
Yeah,
how do
right.
you still feel
Sir.
a man putting yourself in
Do
a
you
position
see
for her to
this?
lick
Sir, so you hold your own legs
No.
up?
Like, what do you, I don't get it.
Sir, you hold your own legs up?
Camera, do you see this?
You hear this shit, America?
Well, no.
The question was, is it okay? Is that what you're asking?
But
You
there's,
say he
that's
is
one
a
of the
school
reasons why
teacher.
it's not okay.
Is it
Are
okay?
you okay? Are you
my
okay to do
God.
it? Are you okay to have it received? I mean,
If she go down there, that's on her.
and you will not flinch or move your legs or close them up or whatever.
I ain't kissing afterwards, but yeah. That's what you want to do.
I don't know if I'm necessarily turning that shit down. I don't know if I'm necessarily turning that shit down. I'm a hedonist, man. Pleasure. I don't know about entry.
Then you gotta do the
But the woman
squat.
could
Then you
be-
gotta do the squatter.
I'm just saying, I'm not about to.
I mean,
No.
if you let them bundle,
But I'm saying is my
Chance
masculinity is
somebody
not
go in
challenged
No,
by
not
that.
at all.
You
But
can
you
get
gotta do the
down there
squatter.
with
It's
a man
like
just laying on his
Okay,
back.
I'll put
hey,
My
hey,
masculinity is not challenged by that.
Oh,
You can
okay,
get down.
wow. He said something that I agree. Okay, my masculinity isn't challenged by it, but since it's already been established, I'm the most conservative of the group here. No.
I like how you put it down.
I'm with you. You know,
Just, I don't know, I just don't feel, it just doesn't feel comfortable.
regular Republican over here.
Right.
Regular
Well, do
Republican.
you all do it to women?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I have.
woman.
Depends on the woman.
Depends on the woman. That ain't just, you know.
Not everybody. Shit.
Over here. Yes,
Yeah. Down here
If
anyway.
they're off,
He done told me some ass. You done laid some ass, buddy.
Either your nose in it or your chin.
Nobody's knows where the nose goes behind closed doors.
But what it
That's
really
what it is.
Janelle, I'm gonna tell you something. What it is, it's sort of like Marco Polo. It's an invention that starts at one place. That place you normally go to, and it just wanders off. This
Well,
is
isn't that how
invention.
anal sex starts too?
Sometimes that's the
Oh,
that's how you start.
That was
How drunk are you?
curveball.
How drunk are you?
I don't know if that starts anal sex because that's a much bigger, more painful situation for the person compared to your tongue or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
Right,
Person.
more mad on the person.
It depends on the person.
Well, yeah, but most people will take a little tongue edge as opposed to a large penis.
Sometimes it ain't always large
If you take
penis.
2 fingers, you take a dick.
don't be proud.
Depends on which penis you're talking about, sir. I'm going to have to.
I haven't
Say,
heard
goddamn,
that.
what part of the book
Sir,
is
I'm going to
that?
say depends on the penis you're talking about, sir. I'm going to.
If she can take 2 fingers, she can take a dick.
I'm willing to go with that one though. I'll say, hey, according to Tish's rules, you owe me.
Rules.
I got 2
Okay.
fingers in that motherfucker. That's fine.
Show us your fingers.
Okay.
Those are big.
Most men, if you have not done this, then you can speak on it. But I think most men have, at one point or another, had sex with someone else in the vicinity, like your homeboy in the next bed or whatever.
No.
Having somebody
Grandma.
else watch you or hear you have sex, does that turn you on?
Hell yeah.
Only if it's woman.
If it's a woman. Because that's like a business call.
So if your boy is having sex with another girl in the bed next to you,
Oh, the Vegas trips?
whatever.
Oh my.
Hey, man.
Wait, we both.
What goes to Vegas stays in Vegas.
squilled,
You fired.
Yeah.
You cannot go to Vegas again.
Right.
squilled, sir.
You banned.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh,
to
man, you
me?
just wrote yourself a one-way ticket out the joint.
Have you seen the
Okay.
commercial?
I already had a female on the way
Uh-oh.
when he showed up. She was coming. He already knew what type it was. She came in, went straight to the room. I'm like, damn. Pop's in the next room. She wasn't interested in being quiet, so I was like, fuck it. Time to make Pops proud. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Oh my God.
Put in work. I was, he didn't say nothing, but I was like, hey, I know you heard that though, Pop.
Man.
Fist bump, like, yeah.
Fist
But something like that, I wouldn't say I was turned on, but
Well, your daddy's fine.
Well, you were motivated. Nah.
Yeah, that's
You were motivated.
There's some motivation.
no, I'm sitting here with her.
I
That's
got
an
a
ongoing
BDR.
thing.
I played
Leave my
the-
daddy alone. Y'all too, America.
And he's single, America.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay. Y'all are part of that. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have you all describe what a ratchet female is to you.
I mean,
I
Well, you
got
don't have
chip
to
up
use ratchet,
thinking about
you can
this
use
shit.
another word.
Can I go
You
first?
can, call it a weak female.
Can I go
Whatever
first?
you want to
I
do.
got
Whatever
one
you wanna
word.
use it.
I got a little paraphrase.
Okay.
Lack of modesty.
Explain.
Shit, people don't know modesty.
Something like that.
Expose.
Expression.
Leave nothing of imagination.
Like Rihanna's dress at the awards.
She had
I don't
tape
even
on her,
count
that.
her nipples.
I don't count her.
That's a good question. Isn't exhibitionist necessarily a ratchet?
I hope not.
Yes,
I don't think so.
yes.
It depends.
Because
Really?
here's the reason why. Once you flaunt society's convictions, you're doing something ratchet. So let's say you're in Saudi Arabia and you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna wear my hair covering. They're like,
Well, no, that's a death sentence.
It's
You get stoned
But I'm
for
trying to
that.
say though, that's the
Whooped
form of ratchet
off.
because they're going against convention. To think that everyone should walk around scantily cladded, that's not
But that's
normal.
not the only
convention.
definition of ratchet, though.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I
I'm
think some
saying
women
is
are
that when a
exhibitionists.
person's like,
but
I'm
they're
naked
not
all the
ratchet.
time, you're like, that
I
doesn't
think
make sense.
some girls like to show off their body, but they're not necessarily ratchet.
I'll say this: it's not
Ratchet
even about.
is-
It's not even necessarily about your dress if you indiscriminate with your body.
That's it. Look like a
And-
mother.
And beyond, yeah.
How
And
is
in
it
life,
right?
but in life,
Yeah.
you have no
I think
type-
it's more than that. I
in
think
life,
it's in
you have no
life.
type of
It's a mind state.
You
I
can't
think it's
follow
more
the
of a
social
mind
mores that we all live upon. You live
I have a perfect example of explanation. It's a person that has no sense of shame or self or embarrassment. That's what a person.
Black trash.
No.
Black
If you have no
trash.
sense of shame
Black
or
trash.
embarrassment, you will do anything. Understand, when you have no sense, I didn't say some or whatever, I said no sense of shame or embarrassment, nothing can embarrass you no matter what
I
you
don't
do.
think that
That, no, but I think
be a positive
that
attribute, though.
That
means
can
you're not
never be a-
ashamed or embarrassment about what you've done, not necessarily mean that you'll do anything. Because
But see, that's how I translate. When a person has no sense of shame or embarrassment, they will do anything because they're
No,
not
I think
embarrassed by it.
I don't
Okay,
think
but-
so because I can have morals and not be embarrassed by whatever I do.
But then
Right.
you must have some sense of shame, though. If you have
It's not
morals,
about a
no,
sense
wait,
of
hold
shame.
on. If
That's
you have
what he
morals,
said.
you have a
They
sense
have
of
morals.
shame. Hold on. If you have morals, you have a sense of shame. A person that doesn't have morals has no sense of shame. Hitler's didn't have morals, or someone like that.
But
because morals are tied to a sense of shame.
But morals depends on
Religion-
your code of
religion-
ethics. But that's subjective though.
But no. Religion always has a simple morality or sense of shame, like killing someone or doing something like
But
this.
and
That's
yes,
a different
but
thing.
it's still subjective depending on your
Wow,
culture.
murder is subjective.
I thought
Murder-
a ratchet.
Oh,
murder.
okay.
Okay, but I don't
Murder
know.
somebody in your country.
No,
Let me sip on this scissor for a little
Okay,
more.
no,
Subjective.
no. Let me be Jack.
Have you ever seen a
Not
ratchet?
even get not even getting too
I know.
deep.
Do you know what a ratchet looks
I
like?
know.
Hold on.
Wait a minute,
Because
wait
I-
a minute, wait a minute.
Wait,
Keep going,
PK. Even if I don't
We're
want
going
to
way deep.
deviate
We went all the way
too
from
far.
bad to this
But even
now.
even to go to a biblical sense, Paul himself was murdering in the name of God. Now that necessarily to him
Okay.
morally, I don't want to go too far, but I'm saying his code of ethics at the time, it was correct to him. He thought he was doing God's work, so it was intact with his particular.
But that
subjective
doesn't make
code
it
of ethics.
correct on necessarily. Just
It's
because
correct.
holding
Why
slaves
the wrong
200
is
years
subjective.
ago
You can
was,
yo,
not, was
wait, wait, wait.
correct then, but it doesn't mean it's morally right.
But what I'm saying is, it's morally
Yeah.
correct is not equal across the board. What's
no,
moral
no,
to
no,
you is not
morally,
moral to him.
morally correct is subject to its time period. Because owning a slave 200 years ago was morally okay.
It's
Doesn't mean that
subjective
wasn't.
too. The
So
person-
morality is a universal thing.
I'm sitting here smoking a
Yeah, I
cigarette.
know.
We
Right,
can't
right,
sit
right.
there.
It's kind of the same thing. Ask the question again, just like make sure I have my answer right. You said what?
Your definition of ratchet.
Oh yeah,
basically.
definitely. Okay, yes. I can't really say I know what ratchet is, but I know it when I see it.
That's a Supreme Court justice that said
Right.
that.
Well,
What
no,
is
he
it?
said that with obscenity.
Obscenity. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know
It's
when
just
I
like how
see
can you
it.
define cool, right?
And
You
is
can't really
ratchet
define it, but you just
behavior
know
at
it.
any point in time ever okay?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, there is a given
Behind
time.
that door.
I want a girl.
No,
I want a girl with a love
I,
ratchet.
you know what? I
It's not
have a
ratchet
rule.
if it
I have a
is.
rule. There are no ladies allowed in my bedroom. You can be a lady.
You heard him.
All you
But you
want.
want her to be ratchet. Is
In the
that-
bedroom, I need you to
is
shame
that-
your parents.
But I don't know if that means.
I see the little. I see the trailer.
Richard.
Look.
That's a strong ass shower rod. That's a strong ass shower
Hey, it was
rod.
screwed in.
Okay.
I said,
Yeah,
"Man,
student showed it to me.
Hey, my
I have no
mom
idea
shower
what
rod
this
at
is.
the
I don't
crib.
keep up with this
I
stuff.
teach
so.
college, by the way, so you know.
So,
Wasn't under.
did you consider that?
We back into it too.
All right. Oh,
Selfie.
wait a minute. Working all day.
Let's talk about social media influencers that you feel is using the look just because she's lazy.
Hell yes.
Yes.
I know some that's towed back from the flow mat. You hear me?
Now, what are you talking about? All natural.
Nappy
So you're
as
saying
shit
she's
on.
not- she doesn't-
No process here.
She'll pat up under her arm.
Doesn't shave, has hair.
Oh, I never
in the
bumped- I'm
arms,
sorry about that. I
and
never bumped into that at all.
hair.
NDRE chicks. See, NDRE done messed it up. She
Hey
done made
man,
it
don't
okay.
sleep in
In
your
there-
already got a body on. I saw it.
I do. Well, no. I got in a debate.
lotion.
She ain't walking around with no afro on
No,
her.
I got in a debate in one of my classes, right? And they was doing a presentation talking about natural hair, and then they got into that whole self-hate thing. And one chick was like, "Well, NDRE said I'm not my hair." I'm
It was
like,
a song.
NDRE, it's cool. I love her music, but she done made a lot of chicks feel good about being ugly. And I'm serious. All that I'm not my hair, so they don't do the hair. And she talking about I don't shave my legs and I'm not my clothes. So because you hear a song, you come out looking raggedy and all this natural hair thing. Okay, cool. Style that natural is just another style. Don't just get up and just go. Like you miss me with all that. And a lot of it is an excuse to be lazy and then say, oh well, you must if you don't like it
to maintain than the hairstyle.
Right, but no, but then you
What
get some
some
chicks that
girls
want
don't
to put it on
understand
you.
is that naturally you're ugly.
Or that.
You are naturally ugly, but you don't got all that other stuff.
I'm just saying.
Am I lying? Hold on.
Wait, did you ever
Hold on, I'm six.
if you don't
Hold
like
on, I'm in line 6. Am I lying?
I don't know.
Come on, now.
Hey. No, but wait, you ever got your mama's this?
No, just kidding. Alistair. Well, there we go.
Yeah, I like this. This is enjoyable. I enjoyed myself and it was cool. I really liked it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not often that brothers can get together and speak without having to talk about gang banging and all that other stuff.
True.
Just have a good conversation in the.
We did mention street thugs earlier.
No, he went a street
He went
thug.
a street thug.
Look at him, Joe.
I'm saying the teacher
wants
was
a
a street
street
thug.
thug.
I might be conservative about what's
My
happening to
God,
that.
that threw me off. I don't want a street thug. I don't want a girl nowhere near the street.
You remember Wayne Brady on
Right.
Chappelle show?
See, I said I was gonna touch. I didn't say like, you know,
It's gonna have to cut it.
oh no.
Oh, and that
Take
is
a weave out
we
and
will
do
be
that
remiss
Jeanelle.
if we didn't
You know,
mention
without a talk show for the people, by the people, I want to say goodbye to everybody here on the stage, and I'm going to wish everybody a good night. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
It's cold there out here.
See ya.
Sultry on the mic.
And I'm Aaron, baby.
Ah.
I got that.